Do you feel like you're often the one doing the heavy lifting in your relationships, whether in your personal life or the workplace? Like you're always needed, you're always expected to have the answers to the problems, that you're always give to other people. You're probably on the way to burnout. But one thing I want you to stop and consider is the role that you may unintentionally be playing in creating this dynamic. In tonight's episode of Ask Leah, I want to unpack the third element of the dreaded drama triangle and the empowerment dynamic, and that is the shift from rescuer to coach. When we are in rescuer mode, it is often so well intentioned, but when we're in rescuer mode, we say things like this: poor you. Let me fix it. Let me make it better. Let me save the day with your Superman cape on. You can be a bit of a martyr. You fear not being needed. You think you do have to have all the answers. If you're a leader, you're probably crap at delegating. And because it's quicker and easier for you to just do it for them, right? Or jump in, and no one does it quite as good as you. In your personal relationships, it may see you taking on responsibility for things that don't sit with you. Maybe it is that your partner is struggling. Maybe it is one of your kids isn't being accountable at school, for example. Now, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't care. Of course you should. But when you go to rescuer mode, like I said, well intentioned, you disempower the other person. Because you're always there to fix it and jump in and save the day, that's why people keep coming to you to save the day. Like the leader who said to me, Leah, I've always got this line of people out my door wanting me to solve their problems. What do I do about it? And I said, stop solving their problems. Now, she said to me, but I'm the leader. My job is to support my people. And I said, yes, that's the difference. Support, don't save. You see, when we create this rescuer dynamic, it can be really comfortable for the people in our lives, whether it's our kids, our partners, our friends, or our colleagues and staff at work. And if you're dealing with people with a victim mindset, they are looking to be rescued. So this can create a really unhealthy codependent relationship where the victim is saying, just save me, just give me the answers, can't you just do it for me? And you as the rescuer are saying, yes, I can, fly in with that cape on, let me save the day. So it creates that unhealthy dynamic, and like I said, recipe for burnout. So what's the alternative? How can we show up in a better way that helps us maintain our own well-being, but also empowers our team, empowers the people that we're working with? That's the shift from rescuer to coach. The coach doesn't solve other people's problems, they support. At a base level, you understand what sits with you, what's your responsibility, and what sits with them. So in your personal life, for example, if your partner was unwell, rather than saying, let me fix it for you, I'll jump in, I'll make everything better, you would say things like this: I love you, I support you, I am here for you. I will walk alongside you, but I can't do it for you. Same to your kids. If they're struggling at school, okay, how can I support you? How can I help you? I will guide you, but I can't jump in and do your assignments. I can't rescue you and do it for you. In your work life, if you shift to rescuer, you are more likely to delegate. You're more likely to teach. Rather than do it for you, I might say, here, let me show you how to do it so you can do it next time. And crucially, when you are a coach rather than a rescuer, you ask more questions. So here's what it might look like. You come to me with a problem. Leah, what should I do about XYZ? Rather than me just do the quick jump in and problem solve, I'll take a deep breath and I'll say something like this: what have you considered already? Have you got any ideas on what we could do here? If you come to me with a problem, rather than jump in and offer advice, I might say, I can see you're upset. What do you need from me here? Do you want me to share some advice or my experience with a similar situation? Or do you just need me to listen? You'll be amazed how often people just need you to listen. So it's a subtle shift, but it's a hugely important shift. It is as simple as asking a couple of questions. It is as simple as walking alongside rather than doing it for. But this changes everything in relationships. Not only does it lighten your load, but it empowers your people to stand up and do better too. And if you are a leader in the workplace, you with your one, maybe very smart brain, charging out ahead and not getting the best out of your people is never going to get the best results. You supporting, coaching, and lifting your people so that you all rise, that's where the magic happens. The shift from rescuer to coach, it's an important one, and I urge you to all put it into practice. Cheers.